more presence from Bo down towards this bottom side once more, especially on the Elise. You have that early game pressure, and it looks like with Certus going for the Cassiopeia here, everything on Vitality wants to get their game plan when it came into the best ofs, but Bo is hovering up towards this top side and maybe looking for Relevant already. He's spot on a ward.
He's got that flash available to him. Bo's gonna try to thread the needle if he can. Starts to apply that red buff and chipping away. Minions now turning to help out. Cocoon connects, Venomous Bite as well. Counter-Strike available, will land the stun. Bo goes forward, Leap Strike out. Irrelevant backed up by the army of minions. Now flashes, Photon's looking for the parlay. The long-range engage from Marcoon. Ends up being a trade. It's 1-for-1 as the sapling is tossed into the bush. Mid lane Certus is already starting to roam. And those minions are still pushing towards the tower. Photon, the focus of Marcoon, another sapling thrown out. Barrack Balkeg is put down and Photon starts to burn. And it looks like Marcoon may just have enough damage. Goes forward once again. 2 kills to SK.
I mean, nice start for SK.
Photon was backed up by Bo, still standing in the bushes. Drops the powder kick down. Marcoon here as well. No teleport available for Certus. Looking to find the chain, gets it. DOS is making his way to this top lane as well. And Irrelevant has hit level 6 ahead of Photon. Marcoon's going forward. Oh, there's everybody getting involved. The Leap Strike forward, Counter-Strike. Not going to be enough damage just yet. And the Pulverize sets up Bo to take down Irrelevant. Now the next target is Marcoon, and DOS will not be able to save him. 2 quick kills to Vitality.
I mean, there's so many roams going on
the squads.
And I think the big thing is because it's been so much of a bot lane focused meta, looking towards people like, you know, Neon and Kaiser haven't been doing so hot. He does have to try and carry, but
Chain of Corruption onto Marcoon. It will get chunked down. 3 members of Vitality on the jungle side of SK, but Certus hasn't been able to make his way down. 1,000 gold lead here for Vitality. Neon's left alone underneath the turret. 3 seconds, 2 seconds before the teleport is available for Photonics. Hit goes in, surges up and just donates that kill with the help of the tower. As well as that cannon barrage, easy reply back from Neon, and Bo is once again going top. But here comes Marcoon, thrown out the ulti, double root, but there's no damage, and easy kill. Numbers disadvantage. Marcoon still standing around. You've got to consider the opportunity cost. They're looking to set themselves up, an easy kill as the Wild Growth is thrown down, and Photon is just chain CC'd to death.
But look at the bot side. You're getting completely pushed away. We're going in as Kaiser.
Kaiser! Exit kick is trying to survive, but Bo finds the 4th of the game. Those tower plates you talked about starting to be balanced out.
And you've also got the Rift Herald here, so Vitality just get to take this bot lane turret if they want to. TP back from Perks to top side. I think Irrelevant wasn't expecting that, but I mean, this is Vitality now getting your win on top side and now rotating that to the bot lane as well.
This is a very intense pace that is being kept up. And the next minion wave conga lining its way forward. The tower will be secured. All south of the river now joining his team. Perks, no TP, no ultimate. He's trying to follow Irrelevant down, but the Nature's Grant fired out, and Kaiser's the one that tanks it. Irrelevant may not engage just yet. Here comes Perks from the mid lane, and the AoE is simply too much. Piercing arrow bursting out members of SK, and they're running for their lives. Counter-Strike will find a stun for now, and Irrelevant flashes to safety, but while they get the dragon, they may not be able to hold the tower. Wave clear is fired out there from Exakick, and with the minions cleared, it does survive for now.
The conga line is coming though. Next wave is here, and everyone on SK has to reset. So this is going to be mid lane tower giving up. Even the TP to topside here for the dragon. I don't think SK can really fight for this. You even see Irrelevant just being completely pushed off of this bot tier 2. But if that's going to be the case, don't even fight for the dragon.
Has just spawned, and no one from SK can really stand toe to toe. We'll be here just a little bit late, I feel. And where is Marcoon? He's going north towards that Baron Pit area. And again, SK will concede this one. Down 6,000 gold, 20 minutes into the game. And it is all Vitality thus far.
But again, what you really needed to be doing here was actually moving into this top side to try and get some very new team. And Perks is putting them in their place right now.
And all that chaos is also impacting the decision-making. SK will lose again.
Multiple flashes are burnt as well. They are just as hurt. SK now need to get into this pit. Can Marcoon with flash make a miracle steal?
Find out as all of a sudden Irrelevant and Perks going toe-to-toe. Perks TP back into that tri-bush and flash defensively. Powder kick into the arrows, and Perks chains forward. Neon will be able to secure the kill.
easily. They can then just send someone like or Perks even to down to this bot side to take up a Photon now.
Well, a lot of invested. Cannon Barrage comes out and Photon will be killed. The Baron, it's down to 7,000. Chain of Corruption starts to spread as the hail of arrows continues to chip away. Nature's Grasp thrown out from Marcoon. He's inside the pit, but they're chipping away. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. As Vitality have forced the majority of the team out, and now Vitality are in the pit. The lightning crash comes down, and that goes golden, as all of a sudden Perks will not be stolen. It's stolen! Bo gets the Baron! Surges is trying to use those fangs on Kaiser, while Perks is taken out by Exekick. That is a lot on Vitality to either overcommit, be a little bit out of position, because frankly speaking, they just cannot stand, in a straight up hit.
Fortunately, he just doesn't have that consistent damage from this Poke Varus to go against someone like a Jax and a Cassiopeia.
They find the kills, they find the Dragon. SK find another tower, and with only one member of Vitality still standing with that Baron buff, they're going to apply pressure in the top lane. Use that poke damage to chip away the members of SK, and Irrelevant with teleport available, level 15 under his belt, shoves the wave all the way to the inner turret. I will say that I do feel a little nervous here for Vitality. They haven't had the cleanest mid to late games throughout the course of winter, and SK have demonstrated they can win from behind. The damage is being put down as Surtur steps forward. The Petrifying Gaze starts up Neon, and he's taken down. Kaiser will look to be the next target and finds a 4-man Pulverize, preventing the further chase. The tower stands, the kill's secured. Dragons could be particularly valuable. There's 3 members of Vitality looking for Irrelevant. Gets caught by the Cocoon, knocked up into the air. Buys a few extra seconds with the Hourglass. Nature's Grasp goes forward, and Irrelevant survives! He flashes to safety! Now Bo is the next target. He's being bursted down by Exekick. Perks is now stepping forward.
Coming through from Neon as well. Neon, though, separated mid. Top side is being pushed in by Irrelevant.
He's just got his teleport available right now. Tower secured. Neon is firing out those piercing arrows, and SK concede. They give up the Dragon to hit that top towards you, and Dagda, that's exactly what they're doing.
Yeah, trying to get the TP out of from Irrelevant, I think, but already...
That's going so quick, that's going so incredibly quick. Nature's Grasp is thrown out inside the pit, and stolen! Marcoon manages to get the Baron! Now he's stuck with 4 members of Vitality, and he concedes his life. But the Baron is secured by SK Gaming.
Perks TP'd in. Irrelevant is still on the bot side. He's going to be able to get the towers. SK, they want to try and get as much as possible out of this play.
They're trying to push it. The tower is secured there by Irrelevant. Now he's trying to group up with the rest of his team. 3 members in the mid lane. Well, Photon as well as Bo wins.
In a drawn-out fight, SK are favored.
I'm going to keep my eyes on those powder kicks as it's SK starting a fight. Nature's Grasp is out. Marcoon is headbutted away. Cannon Barrage trying to split up Exekick, who eats a gigantic barrel, and multiple members of Vitality forced away by Irrelevant. The zap from Exekick picks up a kill onto the support and the engage, followed up from the Cocoon. Surges is in a little bit of trouble, but the backup is there. They force Perks out. They force Neon away, and Perks dives into 4. The heal is gigantic, but it's Exekick that finds yet another kill, and Perks is dropped for a triple to Exa and SK.
The extended fight goes to SK. Photon couldn't get in a position for the barrels, and SK find it, and they don't even care about the Dragon. They're going for the end quick shot.
2 members of Vitality alive. Neon and Photon standing against 5 members of SK. Have they done it once again? Have SK bounced back from a gigantic deficit in the early game, and it looks like it. The final pressure as Baron has now timed out.
There's no Baron. As you say, Photon can clear these waves, and SK are too low. They have to find something here.
Well, the Nexus turret has now been taken out. Irrelevant is dropped as well. SK on the retreat, 20 seconds before Perks is up, and he's got that teleport available. The piercing arrow will...
Already in mid lane. SK need to get out of here.
The Dragon is secured. Perks completes the teleport.
The extra shield as well, going to make it very hard to burst him out. For people like Photon, the change that we saw to Bloodthirster, they're going to have a big impact.
That's all of a sudden Vitality on the defensive. Bo gets jumped on with an Nature's Grasp, and Surtus throws out the Petrifying Gaze, but it's dodged by so many. Cannon Barrage rattling across. SK, Exekick finds a kill onto Bo, but Neon is dropped as well. The zap goes out, it's gigantic! SK have done it! SK have got the numbers advantage. They've got the kills to their name. And despite the fact that Photon gets one back, it's SK with the gigantic advantage. advantage.
This needs to be the big. I just don't see an opportunity for him. Already you can see Marcoon looking to zone away, making sure that he can't do any damage to this minion wave as it starts to move forward.
Starting to be hammered away. The next inhibitor with turret will be taken out. The super minions will need some time. Look at the minimap in that bottom lane. These last minions can be cleared out quickly by Photon if he can get the barrels down. But the first one is dropped. He manages to at least drop several of them. And underneath the turret, will now use that GA. Starts to resurrect. The Nexus turret's dropped. SK have done it. SK will